Generic greetings and welcome to the Last Starship. Today's beverage is a very nice cheeky choc coconut milkshake. What a treat indeed. So welcome back, I guess, to the game, because I have featured it in the past, although that was quite some time ago now. Essentially, if you're not aware, this is a starship building and fleet management game where you have to build up your crew and your ship from scratch, buy and sell parts, do some salvage. The whole idea of the game is that you can play it how you want, whether it be trading, fighting, mining, whatever it happens to be. And, well, you have to run away from a massive anomaly that is ever increasing in size. So that's always a nice existential threat, as if we haven't got enough of those. But this is the demo/playtest version. It's not currently available for public consumption-ish. You can go on the Steam page and request access to that, and they're doing various rollouts of it, so you may be lucky and get picked on that one. I've been fortunate enough to try this one out early, and I want to jump in and see what's been added, because apparently there's some new stuff. Let's go to new game and to Praxis here. Best for new players. It's what I'm going to go with, and it is 30,000 generic units of currency. And, well, this is the ship, although it's not really a ship, it's more we've bought the hull or been given the hull, and I'm already seeing some new stuff. For a start, we've got a sort of bit of a tutorial here. It says build a reactor, build a loader, and then connect it up with a fuel pipe. So let's go to construction on the left hand side, over to install. The loader will go in there, and the reactor will go there. I like that. Immediately I can see that there's been improvements made. We now have since I last played anyway, now a bit of a sort of tutorial-y tip over there. So it says reactor burns high energy fuel to produce power, must be supplied with fuel via pipe. So let's go and put that in there, and then piping will go open across and then down. The pipe and the cables you can place over the top of one another, that is fine, and yeah, it will work. What else have we got to install? We have our engines, so we'll place the engines, well, naturally on the sides there, and that's job done. We need an FTL drive, which I'm going to place in, I'll place it there because why not. And air duct, yeah, generating oxygen is normally a decent idea, so that can go there, and a loader will go in there. And even though this is supplying fuel and this is supplying oxygen, it just uses pipes. So that now connects up there. That is fine. The cables, I'm going to run cables across, down, and then into there. That'll connect up, and indeed that'll connect up. So hopefully we are starting to generate power. Yes, we can see that this is now cycling. It's got a bit of the sort of Star Trek warp core, also mixed with the generator from the generator sort of shape from Prison Architect. And if you're wondering, is that a coincidence? Well, probably not, because these are the developers, or the original developers of Prison Architect, Introversion Software. So, yeah, this is now powering up. This is now cracking on with producing oxygen. Yeah, we can see that is now going up. Objectives on the top left here. It says build a reactor, test the engines, and do some of the stuff. Oh, yeah, generate life support, because everyone's currently in these spacesuits. So if we go to overlays and atmosphere, we can see, yep, we are slowly generating breathable atmosphere. Let's just go back over to construction and to pipework. Pipework will again run along. As I said, you can share the tiles with the pipework and stuff that won't cross. And it looks like we are fueling up the engines. We can see the power and fuel going into that. And then, yep, there we go. Oh yeah, the new sound effects are really good. I like the big clunks you hear as everything's activated. Alright, yeah, the controls are... Which way do you want to go? Left or right? Red or blue? Pick one. Okay, so over to tactical view. I'm going to right-click forward, and that should mean that we are... Yep, we are heading forward. These are vector thrusts engines, so we don't have to have like 6-axis thing going on, like on the sides and on the front, etc. They just work. And, well, other than that, I think we are ready to jump. I can tell because the orb here of teleportation, whatever it happens to be, the FTL drive is now glowing green. It uses green fuel, which is why, that's a thing. Over to the map then. So, sector map by pressing M or clicking at the bottom. We are currently at NC1, which is a colony. On the left-hand side is the anomaly, which slowly increases in size as we jump around. And, well, I want to jump to an area where I can get some missions. So I'm going to select NC8, which is a colony. There's nothing else in these locations, or it might be able to trade, but we'll get to a colony. There's also sometimes shipyards as well, and those allow us to repair and indeed build this ship. that you can add on to it and put different things on and add extra habitation modules and armor. We do have a habitation deck, which is very basic at this stage. I think the idea was to simulate the engineering deck first. I don't know whether it's going to be an extension onto habitation and looking after those. It is very early on and far too early to start pointing fingers, critiquing, or even making guesses on where they're going to go with it. Either way, we can see in the background there the anomaly and this planet. We are orbiting that very fast, or you know, that's that's very small. Is it small or is it far away? Anyway, we can align and jump, and there we go. We are now in interstellar travel, and we got a bit of music going on. So yeah, a lot of stuff added since I last played. I like the sort of the colour shift that we get with this thing. So it's like blue that way, red back there. Reminds me of Stargate Universe when they jump, but you get like this weird haze effect, which I thought was really cool. Big fan of that show. Anyway, we have now, we can say landed, but we can see, ooh, the planet here is occluding the now slightly larger anomaly. And, well, what can we do? Well, we've got loads of contracts, so we've completed this thing. We have, that's just, yeah, build a basic ship, so that's good. We have several missions to accept. We've got open contract of analyze, so we need to analyze the anomaly, so we'll do that. Open contract evacuation, that is evacuate as much people as you can. Open contract nomad, it's just, what's it say? Maybe unsafe for us to stop. Basically, survive. Oh, have 5 permanent residents on the ship. Fair enough. So, after doing that, we just missed it actually, but a ship came along and docked, and it's dropped off a couple of things. Let's go to install, and we've got now hyperspace sensors. So these can go, again, wherever. I'm going to place them there and there. And those, when we jump, we will basically scan the anomaly, and we'll generate research points, and that'll give us cash money. Generic units of currency. We can go to trading. We can see there is a list of all the things we can possibly buy, so it shows you the price as well as how much we have and how much they have. It will change based on where you go, not just in what you can buy but also the cost. So for example, a lot of the items will be cheaper the closer you are to the anomaly. A lot of the, what you could class as consumables, will be more expensive. So fuel is expensive, oxygen is expensive, bullets are expensive, 70% in fact, more expensive than the sort of system average. However, these, because they are big and clunky and heavy, people don't really want to carry them, so yeah, I guess that's why they're cheap, which is why I'm going to exploit the market by buying 2 batteries, and that will hopefully give us a little bit of more sort of energy stability and independence. We do have O2, which is good, and we eventually will start to get CO2. So I'll have to maybe looking into scrubbing some of that. There is the ship that's docked up. Looks pretty cool, and off it goes. Yeah, so we now have our batteries. Let's go to construction, installation here, and then the batteries will go in. Well, I think they'll place them. I think they'll place them next to the reactor. Actually, one there, and the other one will go in. Actually, there would probably be just fine. And then again, we'll go to cables, and then the cable is just going to run straight across. That is a-okay. Right, so everything is in place. Let's see what contracts we have. So there's many different contracts. It could be transport things, it could be fighting. They do, however, have to have certain requirements. So, for example, rescue civilians from a wrecked ship. We need a thruster. We don't have it. However, deliver cargo to another sector. It is a difficult rating of 2, and the destination is 1 sector jumps away in sector 1. So another sector would be go to NC5 and then go to the next one. So I don't really want to be doing that perhaps just yet. That's deliver cargo to a nearby star system, which is in star system 10, which I'm seeing is over there, which is right next door to us. So that's actually a relatively easy one to do. So I think I will accept that, and it says sending a science vessel. This is called science vessel. The idea is that you'll have ships based on different things. So you might have a science ship, you might have a ship that's just fighting or mining or point defense. Delivery blocked. Let me just go and go to storage here, all sectors, and then basically just shove in a massive storage section, and well, hopefully that will now work. Good. Yeah, and have different things within your fleet. So you can have like a mining one or a processing one or one that carries people. I do, and I've said this before, I do hope that you can make like the hero ship that can do everything. I hope you can pile all your resources into just one thing. That would be desirable. Anyway, I think we're going to go... We've accepted that one. We're not going to go for another one just yet. Although, deliver cargo, it's 17 boxes of cargo. And if there's one thing I've got, it's cargo space, isn't it? So I might as well accept that. Yeah, we'll just pick that up. And then we'll speed up to max speed with the controls on the top right. The crew are picking things up and moving them along. That's fine. We now have CO2. Let's see... Can we purchase, over to trade, can we purchase a CO2 scrubber? There's an oxygen maker, there's an air reprocessor. Yeah, even if we could, it's too expensive, so I'm not going to bother. Right, FTL, it is ready. We're going to select the section there, prepare that one, so once again we'll sort of spin around and we'll get ready to jump. You can see the power grid there. We now have the batteries in place, which is good to know. So we got good storage with the batteries, and we will jump. It is not a big jump. Oh, there we go. There's the antennas out the back. So they've extended, and they're collecting data. Hyperspace sensor. I wonder if you get more by being close to it. Who knows? Maybe not a good idea to find out. So we need to hand this thing in, and we'll go to deliver. So that's a 23 out of 23 items. Takes a bit of time to do that. Some missions will have a requirement in the time and you'll get bonuses for that. Oh, there's now a ship available for purchase, and that is the Spindle. I wonder where it got its name from. And there's an evacuation ship there as well. I think that's new art. Not sure. There's another evacuation ship. Anyway, back to ours. So, delivering that's fine. We now have deliver cargo to a nearby star system. System 1, there. We'll go back over. I mean, all we're doing is dropping stuff off, but hey, I don't actually mind that. It's a decent living. What do I need to get the rest of this? I need extra cabins in order to get some of these. There's extract critical asteroid resources. I've never successfully mined, I don't think, in the game. I think it's because of the setup. Over to trading, actually, and I want to get... I want to logistics drone would be nice. Mining lasers, 26 grand. We only have 31,000. Waste treatment machine. No, I think we're probably going to head back because things are not. There's nothing cheap here, and I mean it's not terribly expensive, but our crew is actually a bit cheaper. I'm going to pick up that. And why is everything shut down? And pick up a spacesuit. There we go. Everything's shut down. You see that? They've run out of fuel. Oh, right. It's because this is all on one circuit, so when that runs out, all of this turns off. Luckily, we do have the batteries, which is pretty good. But probably not a good idea to connect them all up like I've done so here. So we have another person. They are just general crew at the moment. Yeah, even the exact same sprites and stuff. They're just generic crew. Right, over to FTL, and we will prepare the jump. We are heading to, once again, NC1, and that's going to be the size of the anomaly there. You can see it now says unreachable. You can't also go through another sector. So if there was, if we were heading to where we are now, NC1, and there was something there in between, you would have to either go around it or enter that button first and then move over. That's just how it is. Over to jumping then, and we are again acquiring some data. CO2 is currently going up. Water's fine. Food, I guess that's fine. We've only got 4 FTL fuel though. You can see it on the right hand side. Nothing to install. It says shipyard there as well. If we just yeah, we left the shipyard. I guess we can build now, can we? We're still classed as being in the shipyard. Interesting. You can install habitation deck. Like that. It's, after all, a prototype. Well, no. It's a playtest. But yeah, we've left that now. So, we can hand over the resources, which is good. We now have deliver cargo. Okay, yeah, we need to do something other than deliver cargo, don't we? Destroy all hostile mercenary weapons platforms. That's not going to happen. Difficulty 4. We're not even armoured. Passenger transport. We need at least... Well, we need extra Free cabins. Oh, wow. There's a mining job. We need mining laser drone bay and a logistics drone. And why is that difficulty 3? That's to a nearby star system. Payment is 35,000. We get 3 minutes to do it. Star system 10. Back where we were. You know what? No. I want to head to the next sector because I have heard there's something to be found there. Deliver cargo to another sector. Accept that. So we'll bring this stuff on board. Now that's done. FDL. I forget you have to set the location. Yeah, we're going to go to the next sector. I don't know whether jumping early is a good idea, but, well, it's what we're going to do. Actually, while we're here, what's it like for fuel? Okay, it's not ideal. So, I do need some FDL charges. I'll pick up 6 of them. It's going to cost 8 grand. Fuel. Bit of that. Energy cell. Bit of water and food. 38 grand to get all that. But, well, if we don't have it, we die. This game is nothing but unforgiving at times. I went into combat against an opponent that I thought we'd be able to handle. We had 2 railguns and 4-point defense on either side of the ship. And we had armor. I didn't last long. It was an armored beast of some description, and, well, yeah, it didn't go well. Needless to say, the best positive out of it is someone was going to be able to salvage something, but it wasn't us. As in, we weren't be able to salvage something because, well, the ship was destroyed. See, they're like dumping everything around the entrance there. You can section off properly and go for like storage and say bullets and put the bullets next to where you've got like your guns and stuff, but we haven't got to doing that. So, contracts, there's nothing here. It is literally just finish the cooldown, prepare the jump, next sector. Episode 1, The Trouble with Tiddlets. Okay. So this is a Trouble with Tribbles thing, isn't it? That's the reference, right? Okay. Takes a long time to go between sectors, which is totally understandable. And let's see what happens. 98, 99, and the jump is complete. So, we have urgent passenger transport. We have more urgent passenger transport. Oh, and also the trouble with tiddlets. We need a transport vessel to ferry a litter of lovable, rare live animals to a sanctuary many jumps away. The animals aren't dangerous, but they have some special requirements that must be closely followed, or they will not survive the journey. We will pay 400,000 if the entire litter is delivered safely. I wonder if only half of them. So this is where we've landed. This is a bit different, this one. Oh, we got a derelict over there as well. So the derelicts, when I went on them last, you turn up and there's a derelict there, and basically there's other ships jumping in trying to salvage it, and I had to do, well, that as best I can. So, okay, I'm going to accept this trouble with tiddlets, and, well, I've seen the episodes with tribbles in. We're going to be pulling down, like, opening compartments and have furry things just start falling out everywhere. Alright, passenger transport to System 19. We got one there, and that's where we deliver the tiddlets. And what's this green circle now? Oh, incoming hail! This is the tiddlet breeder. Thank you very much for helping us with the unique creatures. And there they are. Oh, the animate as well. Right, it's like Cousin It, but in a basket, in a box of packing peanuts. If I'm honest, we've struggled to find a captain who's willing to undertake this mission. Okay, I'm already getting 10 generic units of regret. We have left you a litter of 8 female tiddlets along with some comfortable crates for them to sleep in. Oh, take very good care of them, no problem. Now, here's one crucial detail I wish to adhere to in order to safely transport them. They can survive up to 22 seconds in hyperspace safely, but anything beyond that risks them dying of shock. Okay, my first thing is why 22 seconds, and why do they die in shock because of hyperspace? Do they have hyperspace sensitivity or something? Please be very careful when choosing your hyperspace route. So that's what the green circle is, isn't it? If we go out with that, it's not going to go well. Okay, is there anything else we can accept? We have deliver cargo to nearby star system, which is... oh, it's 4 minutes away. Star system 28. 28 is... there. Really? Not happening. We don't have the time. Star system 19. There. We could do that. We could do that. I'll accept that. And while we're waiting, we're going to align to the next location. You can do that. You're not going to shear the docking umbilical off or anything. And there's all of the... oh, look at that. There's all of our guests. They're heading over here. There they are. Right. Let's jump. Job done. So, I'm guessing... I think I know why there's a bit of a problem with the tiddlets with FTL, because, I mean, that that's bad, right? It's very... I can't imagine standing near it is good for your health, put it that way. I mean, you get a tan off it, no problem, but... I think that's also going to tan your insides. You might have to shift some of these boxes around because it's getting a bit ridiculous at this stage. And I realise we're not getting paid much. Alright, so we've got there. We need to transport passengers to there and then to there. So we'll go there. Oh, there's a breeder. Oh no! Tiddlet's baby. Oh my goodness, we're all certain all 8 were female, but clearly there was a mistake. We'd suggest you separate them, but tiddlets reproduce telepathically and only ever during hyperspace travel. Right, we're pushing the ship from now on. Right, so the question is, do these consume oxygen and do they generate CO2? Because that's going to be the main, probably downside, isn't it? Anyway, prepare the jump. Tiddlet's still alive, 22. I mean, to be fair, it did say we had to get... how many was it? Let's have a quick look. The contract says... 8 out of 8. Oh, so we can easily kill off a couple more. Oh, no, but it says they only last 22 seconds. So it's not as if they started dying off after 22 seconds. Oh, they're growing up. Right, this... oh, hang on, we're up to 33 now. Right. This is obviously a sign of things to come in terms of what they're going to add to the game, isn't it? It has to be. You know, they're going to be adding this sort of fun, quirky thing in. Or maybe this is just for the demo to whet people's appetite. Who knows? But yeah, that's going to be a problem. So we've got a bit of money. Trading wise, we have got some FTL fuel for purchase here. I'm going to purchase 10 of that. I want a CO2 scrubber. I want a oxygen maker. And that's all we can afford. Confirm. Alright. So this is... where's the trade ship actually? Hells bells. That's a trade ship and a half, isn't it? Very nice. So, we should be able to hopefully, if we install this... CO2 scrubber can go in... there. The oxygen maker... oh. No, that's wrong. Ah, darn it. Trade. Oxygen maker. Ah, I was thinking airy process is the one I wanted. So I'll sell that. So we don't have enough for that one. Alright, but at least we've still got the scrubber. Not that it's going to help. It's got the cables. The cable connects up. So at least that's doing something. So it'll take CO2. We then need to reprocess it. Unless you can put it in bottles somehow. I don't know. Back to here then. We have a delivery, so we're going to head that way. This is a colony though, so we might be able to get more people. Deliver cargo to nearby system. System 28, we know it's on the right. Cargo to nearby star system, which is star system 22. 22 is over there. No, we can't travel that far because of the tiddlets. Cargo to system 28 again. Huh. Wanted tiddlets. We're willing to pay a very generous price to any individual who can supply us with one or more tiddlets. Ah, so this is a slightly different mission. Alright. Okay. We're getting bonuses, are we? Well, we only need to get to there. So we'll go here. We'll come back. Then we'll do this one. Then we'll drop these off and then we'll do it if we can round here. But let's jump. Oh, Shady Buyer. We heard rumor you might have some rare, valuable life forms on board. Stop your nearest contract board and we might be able to make a deal. So that's what this is. That's what that is. Anyway, deliver cargo. That'll give us some money. Trade-wise, we want a air reprocessor. Converts CO2 into breathable oxygen. We'll buy one of those. We want also I want a drone bay. Drone bay is 96 grand. Okay. That's expensive. And some of them we just don't have. I'll pick up this first and then... Okay, how many have we got now? 69. So I guess the idea is we can travel around. I'm going to contact them. Bring them to us and we'll reward you handsomely. Oh, wow! That's a lot more money. Right, so we're not going to ask any questions. And that's where the wanted is. Alright, okay. So I guess what we'll do is we'll keep... We could just travel around and they get you more and more and more and more, and then you can do what you need to, right? Just sell them on. We could be a space tiddlet breeder. That is possible. And they're offering 1.25 million. That's a lot of money. Food is, however, going down noticeably. I can... That's... I mean, what have we done? What have we done? Right. Let's just deliver the supplies. State of this. Let's actually should install the air reprocessor. CO2 goes in the back there, then oxygen comes out. Can I place it like that? I can. That'll do. So pipes, that'll be that. Cables already been, and then pipes. I guess I can do that, and I'll put it to that air duct there. Yeah, okay. I'm wondering how many more of these things, like these sort of events, we're going to get. If I could put them in a room, the best thing to do with this mission is, if I was to do it again, I'd buy walls and a door, and I'd put them in here, and then they wouldn't be able to get around the ship. Not that they're really causing much problems. Apart from, well, there's lots of people coughing up hairballs and fur balls. Alright, let's just get this mission done. Oh, this is when we have to go through things like that. With the money we've got, though, can we, with a shipyard? Yeah, we can increase habitation. I like to do that because transporting people is just, it's really, it's, you get the humanitarian side of it, but also, you just get a lot of cash. We can also get armor as well. How are we doing for trade? Things, again, not entirely that cheap. I think we need a bit more food. And it is only 10% more expensive. 2 food, 2 water, CO2 is going up. Don't think we need anything else, though. We'll confirm that. And prepare the jump. Utterly ridiculous. We're going to get so much money, though, if we're doing the wanted one. Let's jump. Meteor shower. Oh, we need to get out of here quickly. So this is a meteor shower. Zooming out. There we go. There's the meteors. Prepare the jump. There's the meteors coming in. The backgrounds are very pretty now, actually. Just noticed that. Oh, that looks like it's close. That looks like it's close. That looks like it's close. It's a plumber's estimate. Well, I don't know. What I do know is that one's looking close as well. No. I'm getting out of here. Is there anything we can do to protect against that? Yeah. Yeah, put lots of point defense all over the ship. Currently, well, we don't have point defense. We have... Look at there's literally no space to build. But I do have the ability to hand these in. Deliver. Are we delivering all of them? Yeah, crew shortage. I know there's a crew shortage. It's going to take ages to unload these. But it's going to give us 5 million. 5 million. I mean, we can't even spend all that. Surely. I mean, we will be able to build some stuff. I mean, that's just broken the economy of the game. I may have gone a bit over the top on this one. But I mean, even if we didn't do the side missions and went straight where we need to deliver it, I mean, surely, right, surely we would have got close to that anyway, because you only need to deliver the 8. Look at that, the crew can't even power the ship. They don't have time to power the ship. They've been too busy handing over all of these. The worst thing is, I'd like to go to that shipyard and colony. I'm going to go back to there. We can't even spin round. There's no power to the ship. What's the atmosphere like? It's okay for now. Can we even see the crew picking them up? Oh, yes, they are. The crew are picking them up. And they are taking them to there. I don't know how they're all going to fit in. They might need to do 2 shuttles. That's also ratings criminal. Ah. So, our ratings are based on combat, industry, humanitarian, logistics, and criminal. And so far, we are ranked 3 in criminal, and it's only increasing. Well then, yeah, so I can confirm, utterly ridiculous, and I now know what people were on about when they said there is certainly some interesting finds in the first sector. That's been a bit of the Last Starship. I was going to go ahead and kit this thing out for mining or maybe some fighting or whatever, but it's already long enough, this thing. If you want to see more of the Last Starship, then by all means let me know. I know there was a big call the last time we did a video where I did a preview showing the different ways of doing things in the game, but it's not really that far ahead in terms of being able to do multiple videos just yet. But as soon as we get like I think it's due out in early 23 in an early access form. As soon as that comes out, or we get closer to that and more content, then certainly we'll be featuring more. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed this little look, and hopefully a bit of a laugh here with the with the tiddlets. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.